Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr. Ghost and today we're back on World of Warships Legends. Today I'm going to talk about some things that I recommend you spend your money on. Now, of course, I've been playing this game for 5 years. I have spent a lot of money on this game over the past 5 years. I probably will continue to occasionally spend some money on this game. Smartly, of course. You know, you gotta be careful what you blow your money on. You don't obviously want to blow your entire life savings on a video game. It's not very strategically responsible. But there are some things that I would recommend people buying, like, you know, just to get a head start or to have an easier experience in this game. So, with that out of the way, obviously the first thing is premium time. If you don't already have premium time, if there's no availability for you to get premium time anywhere, like in bureaus and stuff, which honestly you get a lot of premium time from like projects and from missions and from campaigns especially. I would honestly recommend spending $5 for like 1,000 doubloons and coming in here and just buying a few days of premium, and then hell, even spend $15 if you're gonna spend money and buy the battle pass, obviously, and buy some premium days. And hopefully, if you play every day, if you do some of your weekly havocs, you can have a snowball effect, and you will get premium time from the campaign. And on top of that, you'll get a bunch of rewards, you'll get a bunch of extra goodies like insignias and all that. So that's kind of like two of them. That's gonna be my second one anyway, but just premium time. Premium time fuels your World of Warships Legends experience in the long term. I always have premium time, and I recommend if you don't have it, if you're not using it, you need to get some. And yeah, so obviously looking here, I didn't know Wargaming did this. W Wargaming, by the way, for a change, for actually including all of the modifiers here. So look at this, you get 50% credits. That's huge. That's incredible. That's a lot of credits. So let's say, for example, you only earned 100,000 credits in a battle. Well, with premium time, you get an extra 50K. Let's say if you earned about 500,000 credits per battle. Well, on top of that, you'll get an additional 250K. You get 50% extra. That's really significant. That all adds up. That's a lot more money, a lot more global XP. Also, this applies to global XP and commander XP. 50%, that's huge. That's a lot of shit coming into your account. A lot more shit. Obviously, you get you get an extra bureau slot. That's pretty good. And 24 hours of offline progress in the bureau, so you can let the bureaus run all the time. That's pretty big. So there you go, premium time. It fuels your whole Legends experience. You always need some, so maybe here and there, spend a little bit of money. But once you spend the initial amount of money on premium time, you should never need to buy it again, as long as you get the battle pass every month or whatever. Now, next thing I'm going to talk about is obviously the battle pass. That's the next thing you should always get every month, even if you're not really caring about the ship, right? If you guys are starting out the game, or if you guys are now starting to get to a point where, like, I want to start taking this game a bit more seriously, I want to spend some money on it, well, coming in here every month, paying the 2,500 doubloons, buying the battle pass every month, that's huge. Or the campaign, or whatever you call it. There's a lot of terms. The Admiralty backing is actually the technical term. Buying it for 2,500 doubloons, that's huge. You get so much bang for your buck, it's not even funny. The campaign has always been worth buying since day one, really, since this game came out, when campaign started. You get a campaign ship at the end of it, usually a pretty cool campaign ship, sometimes a really goated one. And on top of that, you get so many rewards. I mean, just look at this. Just from this campaign, once you do all the weekly havocs, you get the Vampire the Second, you get the Commander, you get a patch, you get 3,000 goldens, which you can buy, I think, Dutch stuff with. You get a bunch of crates, which have chances of dropping ships, by the way. You get doubloons, you get insignias, you get commendations, you name it. You get a whole bunch. You get an extra couple days of premium. I mean, the amount of stuff that you get from the campaign is incredible, by the way. It just is. And I always urge people to buy the campaigns every month, because you get a lot of shit just for $10. Just for $10. 2,500 doubloons, $10. So right now, the next thing I'm going to talk about, currently for the month of March 20th, 2025, at the time of recording this. Now, if you guys are watching in the future, these might not be in the store anymore, but pay attention, especially around St. Patrick's Day. If you're ever going to buy doubloons, right now is the best time to do it, because in the special tab, in the St. Patrick's Day bundle, bundle area, you can buy these leprechaun pots. These leprechaun pots guarantee 1,250 doubloons, as far as I know. No matter what, they drop guaranteed doubloons. So you get $5. You always will get $5 worth of doubloons. You will always get the 1,250 doubloons. And on top of that, you have a chance of pulling a ship. You have a chance of pulling commander progression items, or you have a really small chance of pulling doubloons. Even more doubloons. Super prizes. You can pull 25,000 doubloons if you get really lucky. I actually have a friend who pulled 25,000 doubloons. Let me actually pull it up real quick for you guys real fast. Let me bring you guys over to my computer here. Discord. There we go. See? Simpin. He pulled 25,000 doubloons. He only spent like, I think, 40 bucks. He bought some later, by the way, but still, that's crazy. Out of one pot of gold. That's insane. So there you go. Right now, currently, if you are watching this video, if you're going to buy doubloons, buy the pots of gold. You will guarantee 1,250 doubloons, and on top of that, you'll get guaranteed camos as well, but you might pull a super prize here and there. You might pull a ship. So that's pretty significant. I always recommend people buy these if they're out. Otherwise, well, this doesn't really apply. So the next thing that I would recommend you guys buy, if you guys are starting to buy stuff, honestly, is a tier 7 premium ship. A tier 7 premium ship. And if you have a coupon, that's even better. If you can get a premium ship for like 40% off, 50% off, that's great. Try to find a premium ship that really suits your playstyle, something that you think you can do really well in. There's a lot of good premium ships out there. But the reason why I recommend that you guys get a tier 7 premium ship is because tier 7 premiums make the most credits and they make the most money. So if you do well in those ships, it's not uncommon to have like 1 million credit games. I'm not shitting you. I have probably here and there, I occasionally have games where I make like 1.1 million credits if I do really well in a game. On average, I earn about 500 to 700,000 credits every single tier 7 battle. So tier 7 ships, find one that you really like. Like, for example, I love American battleships. So if I was looking in here, you could also spend global XP on some of them. A lot of these tier 7s in here are global XP ships. There's a lot of good ones out there. But, like, for example, if I was coming in here, I really like battleships. If I was going to buy a tier 7 premium, honestly, I would buy straight up. Constellation's really good. I'd probably buy that. But if I was looking, though, my most played ship, I would probably buy, like, Massachusetts. If I could. I think you can buy it for doubloons as well. But this ship's awesome. So I'd probably buy this. I love American battleships, and I love Massachusetts. I mean, I'd buy this. You know, this is one of my favorite battleships ever. It's my most played ship. I've got like 3 million elite XP, I think, in it. It's great. And that's something you guys need to identify too. Is you need to find, hopefully by now, if you're buying stuff for the game, you already have, you know, a preferred playstyle. You already have a preferred nation that you like to play. So hopefully you can make a choice pretty quick. A lot of people like German battleships, so you might want to come over to Germany, and maybe you want to pick up, like, I don't know, you might want to pick up a Tirpitz or something. You might want to pick up, even tier 6 premiums make decent money as well. I mean, don't let the tier 6 premiums go unnoticed. Even tier 6 premiums can make good money too. So I mean, hey, Scharnhorst is fun. I occasionally have good games in Scharnhorst, and I make good money too. It's not uncommon. Actually, it's funny because tier 6 used to be the original, like, go-to money-making tier, but ever since they reworked the economy back in the day, about a year or so ago, tier 7 premiums have been just the best for making money all around. There's a lot of good ships out here. I mean, just find something. And I have tons of videos on my channel. There's tons of videos out there on the interwebs from different YouTubers as well, covering all these ships. There's so much content for you guys to consume and make up your mind on what you want to get. And of course, the comments on this video, I'm more than happy in going in there and answering some of your guys' comments and helping you out, maybe deciding on a premium ship that you might buy with 17,000 doubloons. And that's the only downside, is these are expensive. These are not cheap. But this is like, it's almost like you need a tier 7 premium to get a lot of money in this game, even a tier 6 premium. They make the most money. You need a good grinding ship, man. So finding that first initial grinding ship, it'll make everything so much better. You'll be able to get money quicker. And yeah, so there you go. Anyway, I think that about covers it. Is there anything else that I think you guys should just blow your money on? I don't know, man. Let me know in the comments below. But I think that's about it. Yeah, campaigns, premium time, trying to find a good premium ship, and honestly, like, a lot of the time in this game, in the campaign, they release tier 7 premiums. Like, they still release tier 7 premium ships quite a bit. So pay attention to the campaigns. Pay attention to what the campaign ships are, and watch reviews on them and whatnot. Actually, I should have a review coming out on the legendary tier. It's not a tier 7 premium, so it doesn't make really any money compared to those, but I still will make videos on it. And obviously, the future campaigns, if I get them and they're pretty good and I have a good match in them, I'm obviously going to do a review on those as well. So, but yeah, that's about it, guys. So if you guys did enjoy this video, just like me coming on talking about like stuff to blow your money on, go down there, hit the like button, let me know. You know, there's a lot of people out there who ask me these questions quite a bit when I'm live streaming, like, hey Ghost, what should I spend my money on in this game or whatnot, or, you know, that's about it. You know, campaigns honestly is like the best bang for your buck, but getting premium time and buying a really good ship that you're going to really enjoy, trying to identify one, buy it, and keep playing it and grinding with it, becoming a master with it, and just making loads of money in the process. And that just overall boosts your whole entire Legends career. Now, obviously, this game, you know, it's wargaming. Things are quite overpriced, especially the premium ships in the shop. Would I recommend going in there and blowing your money on them? Probably not. You can honestly get by in this game without blowing any money on it. There's a lot of ways for you there's a lot of ways for you to build up credits and stuff without doing these methods. And this game honestly is a little bit pay to win. I mean, let's be real. That's just the honest truth. It is pay to win. I mean, you can literally, I say pay to win. It's more like pay to progress rather. You get a bit more you get a bit more of a head start basically compared to everybody else who's just playing for free. But again, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're trying to take it seriously, those are your main things you want to be spending your money on. And obviously when like the Christmas events come around, there's even some really good like Christmas crates that have really good chances of dropping ships. So just really pay attention to what's going on in the store. Identify if you have any coupons and pay attention. Just look at things and think about them and like, oh, is that really something worth blowing my money on? Otherwise, don't do it, right? I'm going to be clear with you guys. Don't spend your money if you can't afford to lose it, right? Treat this game like a gambling operation, like a slot machine. Don't spend money you're not willing to lose, man. Okay, that's my best advice. Play the game, try to enjoy it for what it is, and have a good time, everybody. Hope you all did enjoy. I will catch you all on the next one. See ya.